Welcome back guys to another Unranked to Whatever series, and I am just playing more Mantis. Later on you see that I suspect there's a enemy high ground cause enemies do love to hide there, and eventually it turns out to be true. It was an Iron Man, and look what happened. Landed a successful sleep on him, cancelled his ultimate, and that was really amazing. Now same thing over here, I tried to sleep a outing Iron Man. Unfortunately I couldn't end his animation, but I managed to kill him. I don't know why, but it feels like this game I just have something against Iron Man, I guess, or he was just an easy target. Look at me just denying his ult for the third time, or at least second time. When it comes to a 1v1, Mantis is a really strong candidate to win any 1v1 matches no matter your enemy. And that of course includes the new Season 2 Emma Frost. One thing I love about Mantis is she's an incredible strategist. While she's healing, she can also be dealing damage, giving damage boost to others, healing others, and even healing and damage boosting herself. This is me just trying to cause terror and push the enemy back as far as I could. Tried to land that sleep dart to hopefully stall them back and push the payload further, but it ought to work out, guys. I think one thing great about Mantis is that she really brings out the DPS in Strategists. I like to use her to pick off heroes that are low HP, like this Black Panther over there. And I also like to just contribute to the damage output as much as I can. Of course, all while doing my main priority, which is to sustain my team with heals. This is why I feel as Mantis it is very important to know when to juggle between damage boosting and healing your teammate. Now unfortunately, one of my teammates disconnected, but we did not lose hope. Guess what guys, we actually won this match. It was crazy. A lot of people think of 5v6, you're never gonna win, but as long as you don't lose hope and you guys play together well, you can definitely turn the tide or make the unexpected expected. Towards the end, the healing wasn't strong enough and I had to switch out to someone who could heal a lot more. And our DPS weren't the best in countering Human Torch, so I told Adam, hey, let's focus on the Human Torch. And this was successful. Both of us team up together, we tried our best to take down that flying target. We help whenever we can, being a strategist is not always about healing, sometimes it's about filling up your team gap and being able to close it up to form one big picture or a huge complete puzzle so that we can play together as a complete team, even if it means going in with a 5v6. And just like that, we won. Mantis' sleeping ability is so underrated. It can actually change the game, turn the tide, make a losing team fight to a winning team fight. As you can see, when the enemy Bucky outed, I was lucky enough to land a sleep on him, causing him to pause his ultimate, giving it no value. And then after that, we just clean up the team fight. So I swapped to Cloak and Dagger, thinking that my teammate needed a little bit more healing output, at the same time still have that damage output, cause I can always switch between Cloak and Dagger. And I thought this was one of the more intense moments that I experienced as Cloak and Dagger. Now it may not seem like much, but to me, because I don't play Cloak and Dagger at all, yes I do know her fundamentals, but I am not like that confident with her as compared to my Mantis or my Sue Storm. And this was me just lock in and just in my flow state, trying to not die at all. The reason why I like to switch to Cloak when I ult is so that when my ult ends, I end as Cloak, and if I ever need to escape from danger quickly, I can always rave away. I played Adam Warlock at a later stage. Now I did no flashy play, but I just wanted to show you the power that he holds as a DPS. Like, look at how much health I melted down on that Luki clone. And almost half the health on that Emma Frost. As Adam Warlock, knowing when to Soulborn will change the game. Sometimes a good and proper Soulborn may help to sustain the team throughout the entire fight, which ends up as a win.
Anyone willing to help? The soul cannot truly be extinguished.
As you can see, my team may have died in the first team fight, but I believe because of my Soulborn, I could sustain them, which allowed them to continue towards the second fight. And because of that, we managed to win.
This ends now.
And of course, I have to do my ultimate. Born again!